Welcome back. There are crucial pieces of firefighting equipment that we see all over town, but we don't often think about them until, well, disaster strikes.
We're talking about those fire hydrants, and News 5's Patrick Nelson joining us live again in studio, talking more about really who's responsible for maintaining them and what is going to cost firefighters time when they need to hook up.
Yeah, this is precious time. When a fire is burning at a home, a business, or even a wildfire near a neighborhood, Colorado Springs firefighters are the ones who rely on those working fire hydrants to douse the flames. Time is so important, but it's actually Colorado Springs utilities crews who are doing daily routes to inspect and repair these fire hydrants across the city. These crews showed me the problems they're finding along the way.
Obviously water, that's the lifeline of what we do. We need water to do our job. Fire doubles in size roughly every 30 seconds. So each second that we're waiting, that is basically that fire's getting bigger and bigger and taking more stuff out with it.
Far too often, firefighters are having to wait for that precious water slowed down because people have planted around or built too close to fire hydrants.
So if it takes us even 30 seconds to a minute to clear that area out to be able to get water from that hydrant, that's more basically damage that's happening to whether it's the environment with a wildland fire or to a building because of a structure fire.
It's why crews with Colorado Springs Utilities are running daily inspections on fire hydrants across the city.
The city code, fire code, requires a 3-foot space all directions around the hydrant. If you see something, say something. If you notice obvious damage to a hydrant, or if you notice water seeping from a hydrant.
Here's what News 5 uncovered about the fire hydrant maintenance program. There are roughly 20,000 fire hydrants citywide that need to be monitored. They are prioritized as either critical or non-critical. At least 2,200 fire hydrants are designated as critical right now. These are in population-dense areas and places at high risk for fire danger. The critical hydrants are serviced annually. Non-critical hydrants are on a 5-year cycle.
We're adding hundreds of them every year with the new developments. We're growing south, east, and west for the most part in Colorado Springs.
Even with the daily work of these utilities crews to make sure the water will flow when it's needed, firefighters say people are often still in the way.
The one that's a daily occurrence, and this is why the most curbs are painted red, somebody parked in front of it. I mean, that's going to be probably our number one problem, is somebody just like, oh, I'll just be here for a minute. Well, that's when the emergency is going to happen.
And firefighters across the country have proven they'll do what they have to, even if it's bad news for the car owner who made a bad parking decision.
Well, when we need the water, we're going to take it. And if your car's in the way, then it's probably going to be in there for a while.
Yeah, so don't let that be you. I also wanted to show you this. If you get a door hanger like this means that crews have identified a situation where you need to clear more space around the fire hydrant near your home to help in this effort. And the fire hydrant system is being constantly evaluated. Every few years, fire officials meet with utilities leaders, and then they decide which fire hydrants should get the most attention.